Effective way that I like to take the back is I mount, attack it on again. So I like to mount, okay? And then let's say you begin to attack an arm right here. Oftentimes they're gonna turn. He's gonna start turning. And I let him turn so I can feed this hand, okay? From here, I have what I call the figure 4 seatbelt. This is also called the gift wrap. This is also called the Hickson, because Hickson like to get them in this position here and then pound the face, okay? But what I like to do is I like to get this tight, slide the left knee here, okay? And I don't go over the knee like this, because I already tore it 12 years ago. I go this way here, and I stay nice and tight. And if I can get a body lock, I'm here, okay? The key is to be tight. So when you take the back, so that when you actually take the back, if you notice, my right elbow, the right knee, I'm more so connected, and I'm rolling this way here, and I'm staying tight, okay? If I get the body lock, great. Sometimes you don't, and I get here, okay? You have to remember that. I see this a lot. I see you guys doing this. It doesn't serve you any purpose. You need to be here, because this hand is gonna grip fight. This hand comes in for the choke, okay? Watch how much shorter my left arm is if I move my head away, okay? Even if I grab a collar, I don't really have much here, because I need about 3 more steps to finish it. I don't have zipper choke because I need to take him to that side. I don't have this because he's going to be pinching his right elbow and he's not going to let me come over the head. So pinch your right elbow a bit here. Yeah, so that's going to be hard. So I need to take advantage of this position here, okay? Because you have to remember, I'm pulling him in. So that now, if you notice, his left hand isn't really going to access this hand. Or even if it does, it's fine. Okay, go ahead. Because look, I can go here, slide this in, and I go from his shoulder on my collar. So that from here I can already finish, pull the elbow back, engage the hips, and finish. I have to stay tight and take advantage of this. You have to recognize one thing, that when your opponents or partners begin to defend a choke, it's going to be with their hands and also with the body position, because in order for him to defend this, pick your knee up. So yeah, right here. Yeah, so it's going to be here. In order for him to really defend a choke, oftentimes he uses hands, but then they slide down, like hands to defend. Yeah, right there. Yeah, because he doesn't want to get choked here. But then they start sliding lower. Yes, right here. Now he's out of choke position here. His hands maybe are saving his neck right here, okay? But I can begin to now attack an arm from the back. You have to recognize what's going on. So as we're here, okay, I'm here. If I'm close right here, I can begin to attack the neck. And Jean-Jacques always said, whether gi or no gi, always go for the shoulder. Don't go for this collar here. You're not going to finish it. If I were maybe like this, here, I could feed the collar here. But still, look, even here, I have to come up on my elbow and I have to begin to tighten it. So it's several steps away. And meanwhile, he can begin to escape, and I don't want to lose the opportunity for submitting from the back. So what I want you guys to practice is this, okay? As I'm here, you've got the figure 4 seatbelt here, and I call it figure 4 seatbelt because nobody calls it the figure 4 seatbelt. So competition, if I say figure 4 seatbelt, they typically should be less aware than gift wrap or whatever, because everybody calls it the gift wrap, okay? So from here, I'm gonna post my left leg out this way, and I'm gonna push myself this way, and I pull him in. And now right here, I get the choke, okay? Even if his hands come in, okay, I'm still able to grip fight and get this elbow as aligned with his chin as possible. I don't want it here. Sometimes you may not get it deep enough, and you just grab his shoulder here, and then you're gonna pull the elbow back and engage the hip, okay? But I want you guys to get so deep, okay, that the elbow is aligned with the chin. Why? Because the anatomy of the choke is what? My wrist is on his right carotid, my bicep is on his left carotid, okay, and I'm here. If I need extra, I grab here, and you're just basically squeezing, and you should be able to finish here, engaging the hips, okay? If he starts defending and sliding himself down right here, you have a frame right here, and then you're able to get potentially arm locks here, okay? So just practice taking it back. So look, when here, let's say I isolated that up there, right there. Always fish for that arm, and right away. 1, 2, 3, and stay tight, nice and tight here. Maybe sometimes I feel like I don't have the choke. Maybe I'll lock for an arm lock right here. Maybe he feels, oh shit, he needs to scoot his head back underneath. Yeah. And then he puts himself back in the choke. So you always have to sell choke or arm lock, okay? Sometimes, and we'll go over this also, when they scoot their hips down right here, I can also lock it here, okay? Because now, I have the reverse triangle from here. And typically with this triangle, you're gonna get arms right here, even though that you can get the triangle right here, okay? So you have options, but you have to recognize the position of the button. If anybody teaches you that from here, oh shit, because you never stay here. You're never gonna be sitting up. So here you can practice this. I'm just falling to the side here, and I stay and I'm pulling him. My knees and feet are pulling him in, okay? So here I can begin to go and choke, okay? Or here I can begin to push him down and get here. It's a frame on his neck. So this leg, as it comes over, it doesn't go over here, it goes here. And as he's probably gonna be defending his hands with the left hand, grab your hand, yeah. As I push my heel down to the mat, I wanna ride up here, and then I wanna pull this here and begin to disconnect his hands and so forth, right? But what I want you guys to do is get to the S mount and practice the back. Okay? So here, palm up, 1, 2, 3, here, 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 here. And even while you're taking the back, you sink the choke in. Because it's a lot more effective than for you to set your position here and then attack the neck, because they know what you're gonna do. When you're attacking it in the transition, it's a lot easier to finish, okay? Watch. I have here, because there's tension here, as I go here, you just sink that choke in here. As long as I can get into the chin, that's all I care about. Very difficult to defend here. Not much he can really do here, especially if you just begin to pull the elbow back and engage your hips. So you're putting in kind on the back. All right, so practice taking the back, and you just essentially keep your right elbow right knee together. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. You're going to turn your bottom partner on their left side. You're going to take their back and you